Do dogs understand each other when they meet each other, when they greet each other, when they're barking over the fence, baying down the alley, whining, whimpering, essentially talking to each other? I mean, we want to believe they are communicating in their own language, right? Who hasn't seen those classic Disney movies like Lady and the Tramp and the unforgettable 101 Dalmatians animated version of the Twilight Bark, All Dog Alert, where the call is going out across town from one dog to the next that the puppies are missing? And you obviously know how they walk up to each other, greet each other with a sniff of the butt. But honestly, really, do you truly believe that they know how to talk to each other? Or do they just communicate with tone and gestures and body language like we do when we wave our hands and arms a-flailing about when we go to a country where we don't know the language and we're trying to ask for a banana or a bath towel at the front desk of the hotel? So what's the scoop? Do dogs talk to each other? Obviously, that's a loaded question with a multitude of ways to answer it, but let's start by looking at it from another angle. And once we get going here, it will come into focus. So here's something you've probably noticed before. It happens to us a lot, and I've always found it a little, say, unsettling, I guess. In our neighborhood, when we go for a walk, there's a tiny little dog a few blocks over. Looks like probably a Chihuahua when I catch the occasional glance through the window curtain when he's up on the back of the couch barking at us. But anyway, inside the house, the windows are closed, the doors shut, often the air conditioner's running. When we walk by without our dog, nary a peep out of him. That little guy is probably watching The Price is Right or building a model airplane or something. I don't know. But when we walk by with our dog, doesn't matter the time of day, doesn't matter if it's been 2 weeks or 2 hours since the last time we walked past, he starts barking like crazy. And not when we're to his house, but when we're still several houses down the block, probably about, say, 4 houses away. Can't even really see the house yet, and he starts barking. No visual contact, no obvious sound. So how does he know? Is our dog broadcasting something, some invisible signal that we can't detect? Well, the answer in our case is yes, because she is a princess and does have that shimmering glow that emanates and radiates far and wide, but we'll discount that for now. Because here's what's weird. If we go back by there without the dog, guess what? Silence. He's back to his game shows. So what exactly is he sensing when we go by with our dog, besides the obvious beauty and royal aura that shines from the princess? Once we understand that, we have a much better feel for how dogs may be communicating in a way that has nothing to do with talking at all. Which raises an even bigger question. When dogs bark over fences, howl down the alley, whine at the dog park, or walk up and do that unmistakable nose-to-butt greeting ritual, are they actually talking to each other? We love to imagine they are. Who hasn't watched Lady and the Tramp and thought, oh, that's exactly what mine would say? And we mentioned the famous Twilight bark in 101 Dalmatians, the message traveling from one dog to the next across the entire city that the puppies have been stolen. It feels structured, it feels intentional, it feels like words. But is it? Because that little inside Chihuahua over by us, he's not psychic. Probably. So what's really happening? Let's go back to the beginning. Dogs experience the world primarily through scent, but not just dog smell. They detect identity, mood, stress levels, hormones, health, even recent experiences. Your dog isn't just walking around. They are broadcasting a chemical profile. To another dog, that profile isn't subtle, it's obvious. Air moves, particles travel, tiny amounts circulate through gaps we don't even notice, and a dog's nose can detect scent in concentrations so small we can't comprehend them. So that inside dog, he likely knew our dog was coming long before we reached the driveway. But scent explains detection. It doesn't fully explain understanding. Because here's the next layer. Dogs don't just recognize a dog. They can distinguish individual dogs by scent alone, which means that little dog may not be reacting to dog present. He's probably reacting to our dog specifically. Recognition, memory, association, and that brings us to what really happens when dogs meet face to face. Watch closely the next time two dogs approach each other. Before the sniffing starts, there's a pause, a scan. Posture is read instantly. Is the body loose or stiff? Is the tail high or neutral? Are the movements bouncy or controlled? That information is processed in seconds. Then comes the rear end greeting. Awkward to us, but essential to them. Scent glands near the tail carry incredibly detailed information. Have we met? Are you calm? Are you tense? Are you confident? That single sniff answers questions without a single sound. So if scent and posture do most of the heavy lifting, why do dogs bark at each other at all? We tend to assume barking is speech, but barking between dogs is often emotional broadcasting. A rapid, high-pitched bark during play sounds completely different from a low, repetitive, territorial bark. Other dogs respond to tone and intensity, not vocabulary. And here's something most people don't realize. Wolves, their closest wild relatives, rarely bark at each other. They rely heavily on posture, eye contact, facial tension, and movement, which means barking isn't necessarily conversation. It's amplification, an emotional signal turned up louder. Now think about fence barking. Two dogs barking back and forth across a barrier. It sounds like an argument. But remove the fence, and many times the barking decreases because barriers increase arousal, and arousal increases noise. What looks like debate may actually be frustration. I can't access you. I'm alert. I'm activated. Signal, response, signal. So are dogs understanding each other or just reacting? Here's where perspective shifts. Humans equate language with words, but communication doesn't require vocabulary. You can walk into a room and feel tension without anyone speaking. You can sense excitement. You can detect discomfort. Dogs live in that layer all the time. Their system is immediate, sensory, emotional. It's less, I will now articulate my position, and more, I sense your state and adjust mine. That's why two well-socialized dogs can meet and decide within seconds whether play will happen or whether distance is better. That decision is made before most humans even notice a change. Now let's close the original loop. That little inside dog down the block, he didn't need to see our dog. He didn't need full barking. He detected presence, identity, possibly familiarity, and he responded. That's communication, just not conversation. So when we ask, do dogs talk to each other? The answer is both simpler and more fascinating than we expect. They don't use structured grammar. They don't form symbolic sentences, but they absolutely do exchange information. Scent, posture, facial expression, movement, tone, layered together, instantly interpreted, which means when two dogs bark back and forth down the street, it's not a script. It's more like, I'm here, I hear you, I'm aware, I acknowledge you. Efficient, direct, primal. And once you understand that, you start noticing things differently. The pause before a bark, the tail shift before a greeting, the quick glance away that prevents a conflict, the fact that the real conversation often happens silently, long before the noise. So no, there isn't a twilight bark hotline relaying neighborhood updates, but there is something just as remarkable. A communication system built on instinct, chemistry, and subtle movement. One that doesn't require words, only awareness. And now that you know that, the next time that little dog starts barking 3 or 4 houses away before you even reach their driveway, you won't wonder if he's psychic. You'll know. He's reading a signal you can't see, and he's answering it. Unless you're in the presence of royalty like we are, then it's probably the royal glow emanating, and you'll know that it's just the Chihuahua trying to get her attention so that she'll look over at him and perhaps throw him a wink and a smile. Excuse me, I think I heard the chime meant for the fluffing of her royal pillows. Talk to you later. Forever.